back, fellow listeners. This is DJ Johnny Pillowhead. Today we have a special guest,
the Lumberjack,
as well as our usual compatriots. Say hi. The intern is peeing right now. He'll be back later. So, the topic that I have to just talk about, because there is a gun pointed at my head. Lumberjack, what's the deal with your toenails?
Why did you ask me that? That's a really personal question. These toenails mean a lot to me.
How long
Don't
are
touch them!
How long are your toenails?
I don't know, I've never really measured them before. We could measure now.
A little less than an inch.
Do you have a ruler, brother?
It's a little less than an inch.
You think?
You heard it here first. The Lumberjack has a 1-incher. I was told to ask the intern about what his size was, but he's taking a pee. So
Sounds like we get to find out firsthand.
I think he still has his. I think he still has his shoes on. Oh, I just heard the toilet flush.
Me too.
Alright, that's it.
So you know what? As soon as he gets back, we can go into the real subject.
After we asked him about his toenail size.
Yeah. Right.
You're so wacky.
What are you talking
You're a
about?
silly goose.
Okay, buddy.
There are no geese in our production studio.
I think there's one right in front of me. I'm looking at one right now.
There are no animals in the production.
I think I'm gonna name him Eli.
Here comes intern Simon.
Intern
Simon.
Alright guys, I brought the alcohol.
Nice
I
of
have
you
been,
to show
I have been
up.
I am being forced to ask you about your size.
My size?
How large
Your
are
size.
You talk about height? I'm 6'3".
No,
that's
no.
not the question.
you? Your size.
My size?
Your size.
I don't know what you mean.
Your
shoe
toenail
size?
size.
Oh, toenail size. Oh, I don't know. Not that large. Maybe like the size of a toenail.
Well, what a long
Be
toenail,
specific.
or can you give me a measurement in either inches or centimeters,
Give us some
or
word.
feet if they're appropriate?
Oh my gosh, feet. I would say about maybe. Which toe are we talking about here?
Your choice.
All right.
Personally, I think you should pick the long but not fat toe.
Oh, that one.
The
I'd say
ring
about the
toe.
same size as his.
So,
You think?
Yeah, except for the big toe.
we've finished comparing sizes. They both have about a 1-incher.
Don't say that. They aren't supposed to know the secret.
Okay. So, now we're going to move into a real topic after I ask each of you 2 questions, okay? So, question number 1. What do you guys think of, Alright, let me ask a different question. Do you guys have any odd talents?
Yes. Well, I can't really show it over an audio kind of format.
I can
But-
record you doing it and the intern will edit it in.
Alright, do you want to do that?
Extra
I can do it.
effort.
Or we'll do it in a little while.
yeah,
I'll
I
have
can
you do
draw.
whatever it is later.
So what I am doing right now is I am interlocking both of my hands behind my butt. And then, oh wait a second. Oh yeah, no, I can put the, okay, yeah. And then I am putting my right elbow underneath my left elbow, pulling my arms between my shoulder blades, then putting my right arm, still interlocked with hands, to my left shoulder blade. And then I am pulling the combination over my head. Unfortunately, that did not make any popping noises. It sometimes does. I've been warned not to do that because it can dislocate my shoulder, but I do it anyways because I like to live on the edge.
You don't have enough bubbles in your elbows. That's why I didn't make a popping noise.
Maybe you need more bubbles.
Go swimming. See what happens.
I hate swimming.
Alright.
I hate swimming as well. That's why I'm a lumberjack.
Alright, do the other 2 of you have any odd talents, or maybe Johnny Pillowhead has more?
I'll let you guys go first.
I'll take the stage. All right. So I have 2 that I can list. 1, I can wiggle my ears.
So can I.
Ooh.
Hey, you said you would let me talk.
You have competition.
All right, another one. I can roll my spine on a chair. If I'm sitting in a chair, I can actually. You can hear it. It's very loud. I roll my spine.
You know, I know there's a really good chiropractor. You might want to get that checked in.
Yeah, maybe. It does hurt.
Chiropractor is the Latin word for bone doctor.
For my special talent, I guess it must be I'm able to fall asleep anywhere.
I can do that as well.
As
No
can
one
I.
asked you.
I mean, technically, I did.
No one asked you either. I don't want to hear your opinion right now.
Yeah,
Speaking
what
of
about
which,
that?
what is your opinion?
My opinion is,
Yeah.
I think Johnny Pillowhead here is the only one with a truly unique skill.
Thank you.
Alright.
At least as of now.
So you're telling me he's
Stop
only
trying
my
to make me
spine?
feel like a special snowflake.
How about you, Eli?
Me? You know, I can slob dance.
Oh,
I
yes.
don't even know what that is.
I've seen it. It's quite glorious.
Are you gonna say you can do it too?
I can sort of do it.
Because I taught you?
Not as good.
I don't know if I actually taught you.
I can't
taught
do it at
Corbin.
all. I cannot do this talent.
I can do this.
I can somewhat.
Do you want to like record this also?
Yeah, I will.
Alright.
We'll do it at church.
Alright. Because I want to see this.
We
Alright.
will take sponsorships from the Catholic Church.
We will take
Or any
sponsorships from
denomination.
just about anyone. Uh-huh.
It doesn't have to be Catholic.
Can you imagine
Please.
putting
the
your
the
money...
Catholic Church is the most organized and has the most money. I actually have a personal connection with the Pope.
Please. Give me money. I need money.
Hey, you're the special guest. You're not allowed to speak.
Alright,
So
so...
he is.
you're-
He's just not allowed to ask for money.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
not
that's
gonna
what I
get
meant to say.
money either way.
Alright,
Hey,
we're
Not you.
We're going to transition to the next part of the podcast, the topic. Today, I'm going to be reading an article about 10 utterly insane human records.
Interesting.
You guys ready for
I
this one?
like it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, from the longest ear hair in the world to the most rattlesnakes held in a human's mouth, these slightly insane
longer
human
like
records will blow your mind.
Really? My mind has a lot of capacity.
I no longer like this topic.
My brain is quite small. It can't fit very much.
So you're a lumberjack.
That sounds like a talent.
I thought he was a
I'm very
lumberjack
stupid.
just because
No
he's wearing
offense to
flannel.
lumberjacks.
I love flannel shirts.
Speaking of lumberjacks, we will take sponsorships from Monty Python.
Think you've got a party trick worth boasting about? It probably couldn't compete with these absolutely crazy and insane human records. Let me know your absolutely insane party trick in the comments. Okay, moving on. Oh,
I was just going to comment about if that's like the same thing. That's kind of weird that they consider having long ear hair a party trick.
Or putting rattlesnakes in your
I have
mouth.
long
hey, that is a
hair.
party trick.
Well,
That's a party trick right there.
But that requires you bringing rattlesnakes to a party, which
If I could hold multiple rattlesnakes in my mouth, I would bring rattlesnakes.
Pretty sure
with
you
me.
can. It just would hurt
Just,
a
just
lot.
hire
I'm
a rattlesnake
Oh, I guess I'm buying
to come to
rattlesnakes.
your party.
I am the rattlesnake.
Live or
trainer.
dead one?
What? Why do I not know about this?
Alright,
I'm
number one.
Wait. I'm speaking from experience.
Oh.
Rattlesnakes are a party killer. Don't bring rattlesnakes to a party.
Is that the
Not
party
if they're
you
well
chose about?
trained.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Record number one, insane human records, longest ear hair. Alright, so here's a picture of this guy and his ear hair.
We're gonna have the intern
That's blacker
edit that
than
in
his
as well.
hair. Like
Only
his
if you sent it to
actual
me.
hair.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna. You guys use your imagination. I was just showing them so they knew. Alright,
Oh.
Indian citizen
I'm sorry.
Anthony Victor holds the record of the most ear hair. We're not quite sure how proud one should be about this fact, but Victor has hair measuring up to 7.12 inches sprouting from the center of his outer ears.
Are we talking Indian citizen as in citizen of India or citizen of the United Nation of Native Americans?
It does not specify.
Probably the first one.
I see.
So I've got a question for you. Is he single? And if so, I'm not surprised.
Wow.
Oh, I thought that was
Okay, buddy.
Personally, I think long ear hair is a total turn on.
That's kind of weird.
It is kind of weird. Well, he does wear a pillow.
Are you kink shaming me?
Yes.
Wow, unbelievable.
Okay.
Alright,
Say what
record.
you will, but liking ear hair is kind of weird.
It is. It's like having a beard.
I'm judging you, DJ Pillowhead.
Okay, Snake Man.
I am the Lumberjack, not Snake Man. Snake Man is someone totally different, and I have beef with that man.
Which of us really wants rattlesnakes in the mouth? Alright, next record.
I don't like that look you gave me.
Moving on.
Human records. Furthest eyeball popper. So this person's popping
Oh,
eyeballs.
no.
I do not.
Moving on. Next one.
Putting Mr.
No,
Martinez
don't read
from
it, please.
Zarya to shame, American Kim Goodman can pop her eyeballs a creepy 0.47 inches beyond her eye socket. The feat
Before
was
they
measured
fall
in
out.
Turkey in 2007.
Why? Why in Turkey?
Imagine having
Would you guys like to watch the video?
No. Imagine like a girl standing in front of you, pops her eyes out, and you take a tape measure and you put it next to her eye.
Oh,
So, measure how far it
no.
comes out.
Do not like that.
I don't either, but I said it.
Okay. Next, longest maggot bath. This one is a party trick.
That also requires you bringing a bath full of maggots to a party.
It's on standby.
You think you can do that within the span of one party?
How long was the
If
bath?
it's a good party, yeah.
How long was the bath?
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
How long was the record?
Though beyond our comprehension why anyone would want to set this record, a British woman, Christine Martin, sat in a bath with maggots for 1 hour and 30 minutes on what we can only assume was a crazy day in 2002. Do maggots do anything to you? Because
Yeah.
I could break this record.
So-
no, they don't.
I could break
They're
this
harmless. They're just
I-
kind of nasty.
record. I could break this record. I'm not gonna, but I could.
Where are you gonna get all those maggots?
That's why I'm not gonna do it. Because I don't know where to get maggots. And I don't want to pay the money it costs to get a bath full of maggots.
Pretty sure they could be harmful under the right circumstances. As in maggots.
Anything can be harmful under the right circumstances.
See that pop can you're holding? That's dangerous.
That's not
I-
pop-
I can't be harmful in the right circumstances.
Yes, you can.
Have I ever hurt anyone?
Yes.
Hey, intern, I'm gonna need you to edit out. I said the Lumberjack's fake name.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ah!
You probably want to cut out this whole section of us talking.
Alright. Continuing. Are you guys ready for the next one?
Have we gotten dog breath on the podcast before?
Yeah, in the first one.
Yes.
Also,
Good
dog
to
slobber and a lot of dog hair.
We have multiple dogs in the production studio.
Yeah,
Good thing I'm
dogs are
allergic to dogs.
And the intern
Oh,
has
that's
to
pretty
fend
cool.
them off from the mic.
That's why you're the intern.
Yep, it's your job that we don't pay you for.
Along with editing.
You get college credit.
No,
Please
I
stop,
don't.
we
trying,
doesn't.
please stop trying to throw a pity party for you who's not being paid for doing this work. We're all here of our own free will. So are you.
You're a guest.
Permanently.
I am not here with my own free will.
Yeah, no.
That is
He's
true.
got
I
a
did drive you
strict
here.
contract, otherwise he goes back to service time.
Yeah, this is true.
Are you a criminal?
You didn't know
Is that your prison name?
I do not have to legally answer that question.
Oh my gosh. Who did you invite onto the show?
Next,
Your
insane
contract
human
doesn't allow you to ask
records.
that question.
Most stretchy skin. This dude's face, he can stretch out like a trampoline.
That's crazy.
That is a party trick.
That's
That's
just called
party
losing weight.
What?
When you lose weight, that's what happens to your skin.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think that's quite all there is to that. Oh. I burped, by the way.
Alright. Gary Turner of Britain can stretch his skin up to 6.25 inches, less due to an amazing talent and more so a medical condition. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome,
Also known as losing weight, according to the intern.
the disorder of connective tissue, affects the skins, ligaments, and internal organs, allowing Turner
I
to
heard my name.
distend his skin to unnatural lengths. What do you guys think of that?
I told you it wasn't just losing weight.
Did he?
Intern.
Did he say that?
Yes, he did.
Okay, I thought it was just you that said it.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I didn't say anything.
If you guys had this, what would you do with it?
Probably get it removed.
Have
Your skin?
The extra
You
skin.
remove your skin?
The extra skin.
No,
It doesn't say it's extra, it's stretchy.
Yeah.
What he has stretches.
I wish
Yeah.
to eliminate
Oh,
it's
my
not
dermis.
I would turn myself into a human trampoline.
Have you ever seen Doctor Who?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Moisturize me.
Yes. You guys haven't seen that episode, have you? In like the second episode of one of the Doctor Who seasons, there's no humans left except for this like tarp of skin. Dermis.
We will take sponsorships from BBC.
Okay.
The aggressive one.
Most rattlesnakes held in the mouth.
Oh,
So
here we
here's
go.
you guys'
This is
picture
the
for this
interesting
one.
one.
Oh, just like
Oh, so it's
holding
by
them
the
by
tail.
the tail.
Oh. It's not as.
Though not quite sure what possessed him to do it, Jackie Bibby, USA, holds the record for most live rattlesnakes held in his mouth. In 2001, he held 8 by their tail for 12.5 seconds.
Before
Coward.
getting bitten.
I could do so much more. I've done more.
Alright, we're back to somewhat quiet. Okay, what do you guys think of rattlesnakes in the mouth?
It's pretty crazy.
I wouldn't want to do it.
My
I'm sure
que-
the lumberjack would.
Oh yeah.
So my question is, like, did they have the
Yeah.
venom already removed from them, so it's not deadly? Because
It doesn't specify.
If I, for one, was to find out that he did that venomless, I would be very disappointed in the man.
I wouldn't be, because alone they are not nice.
You just have to know how to handle snakes.
Yeah.
With your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an art.
If you handle snakes a certain way, they will not bite you.
How about
Yeah,
by
you
the
ever
tail?
seen snake charmers with the little trombone and the basket?
That's not what that is. Even the lumberjack
Except for
knows it.
instead of a basket,
Yeah.
it's a mouth.
The lumberjack is a specialist in wind instruments. He specializes in oboe.
And the axe.
Carved from a tree I cut down myself.
Alright, next one. Nails. Insane Human Records, longest fingernails.
Oh, I've seen this
I've
one
seen
before.
Female fingernails. Yeah, can you imagine if you woke up and you saw like this above you? That'd be freaky.
She's like
She doesn't
No.
have fingertips, it looks like.
she's like Freddy
just
Krueger.
fingernails.
You know how
times
much
3.
that would hurt your hands?
Yeah, I bet it would. How do you even live with that? I don't
It's
understand.
like Freddy Krueger times 3.
Alright.
Maybe she's a hand model.
You know, I really count
hand
on it.
model.
I don't know.
Listen,
Someone-
we're
Imagine
trying
having
to.
to put a ring on. You'd have to slide it over the nail for like 3 feet before you got to your finger.
How would
Your point?
How would you like shower with like putting the?
Oh my gosh, you can't wash your own hair or anything.
Oh.
How would you? How would you?
Or you just like use the end of the nails, like your arms are all the way extended, and you're using the end of the
Oh,
nails to
that's
wash
what
your
kids
hair.
are
You know those toilets in Japan that spray you?
Oh
It's
yeah.
like that, but a pressure washer.
You mean of the day?
Yeah.
Or
You know,
You know-
my log
Okay.
cabin has one of those.
I've
Log cabin sounds
Dope.
interesting.
I've used one of those Japanese toilets. Not a fun experience.
Everyone who lives in my log cabin very much enjoys it, except for me.
is
Oh,
there, any-
no.
is there anybody in your log cabin? Let's be honest.
Okay,
By their will.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Alright.
13th Amendment.
68-year-old Lee Redmond, USA, used to hold the record for the longest fingernails for a woman. She started growing them in 1979, and by the time of official measurement in 2008, they reached 28 feet. What?
Oh.
4.5 inches in length. 28. Is that right? 28 feet? There's no
I'm
way.
gonna send someone to act
Those don't look
if you keep on
28
revealing my secrets.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, the 3-decade-long
get paid to
effort
keep
was
your
wasted in
secrets.
early
Don't talk
2009
about the lumberjack.
when Lee lost her fingernails in a car accident.
How could you
So,
drive with those?
Maybe
things?
she was a passenger.
It's possible. Or maybe she was in the back seat because her fingernails were too long, so
You
she
go
had
all
to
the way to
like
the front.
lay across 3 seats.
This is why they were in a car accident. She stabbed the driver on accident.
She hit the guy in the heel, and he was just like, ooh.
Ah! Alright, no, talk more before I go on to the next one.
No, tell us.
What is it?
Are you sure?
Moving on.
This one makes me uncomfortable. Talk more about long
Did
fingernails.
Did eye popping make you uncomfortable?
I mean, a little. I mean, this
So,
one's
let
kind
me,
of
let me see
related.
what it is.
What I can say about the long nails is it works as like a back scratcher if you think about it, because you can easily reach down your back.
28-foot back scratcher.
Yeah, you can't miss the spot
You
now.
can like scratch the bottom of your feet with that.
Perfect for your mom.
Like if
While
you don't want
standing
to,
up.
like if you don't want to get up to turn on the TV, just use your long nail to press the power button, or use a remote.
I don't know if
Yeah, I'm
Her
not
nail
sure
would
how
be-
strong the nail is.
I'm sure it's strong enough for that, but like
I
also
don't know.
would bend
The
a
end
lot.
of it's probably pretty brittle.
Yeah, I'm pretty
That's
sure
possible.
it breaks pretty often.
Okay, next one. Heaviest weight pulled with eye sockets.
Ah! No, moving on.
The Space Cowboy, aka Cheney Holtgren, holds the bizarre and painful record of pulling the heaviest weight with his eye sockets. In 2009,
No,
the Australian
stop.
pulled 907 pounds. Humans in cycle on the Low Show Die Record show in Italy. Would you guys like an image?
This
No.
is worse than
Yes, I would.
things I've done to people.
Okay, the image isn't that bad.
Would you guys have a video?
No, probably not. No.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
what is
is
this?
wrong with
Okay,
you
now
people?
they're really getting bizarre. I only read the first few to see if this was interesting, but they're interesting, alright.
What's this one?
Alright, anything else on Idol? If you guys could... Okay, I can't lift 907 pounds.
Neither can
Yeah.
I don't... pulling
Unless
is
I'm
different.
paid for
I don't
it.
know if I can pull 907 pounds. I've never tried.
Pulling it isn't that difficult.
Do you guys think you could do it?
It's like that. That was on wheels, right?
Yeah, it was people on a bicycle, so that helped.
So that's probably not too bad to like push. Not with your island. Obviously, that's terrible.
Yeah. So if you guys could pull something that weighed 907 pounds with your eye sockets, what would you pull?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I wouldn't.
So pull 907 pounds worth of something.
Yeah.
Feathers.
Easy.
But-
Give me a harder question,
But
please.
steel is heavier than feathers.
Okay. Next one. Farthest nasal injection of spaghetti.
Now I might have actually beaten this record.
Oh no.
Oh no! There's no
Let's
picture
see.
with this one. I don't know if that's a good thing,
That's a good thing.
but there isn't a picture.
So
That's a bad thing.
I
want to see this, man. I wanna see
kind
this.
of did this in reverse. I ate some macaroni. It's not quite
And then
spaghetti, but
cooked
it's
it in
similar.
your stomach.
No, and I kind of coughed while I was eating the macaroni. So the macaroni actually went up in my nasal cavity. And while I was showering later that day, I was trying to clear my nose, and I shot a macaroni noodle out of my nose.
He was armed. You better watch out.
You're gonna sneak stuff through like,
Security lines.
yeah.
Security
I don't
checks.
remember what it's
He's
called.
got a noodle.
So I might have that beat because I injected a macaroni noodle all the way into my nose.
Did you know that sneezing is like the fastest speed the human body can send something out? So if you put a bullet in your nose, you could actually become a human handgun. Just, prepare, and then you just sneeze.
That's
Have
not,
some,
how
like, pepper.
that's not how bullets work.
Yeah, it's not exactly.
Like
how it
prepare
works.
some pepper. No, it's look.
He's
I
saying
know
he-
guns use gunpowder,
Maybe like a nail.
but it's like
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
nail would be deadly.
a total natural way to make a weapon instead of using gunpowder, which is totally unnatural.
Well,
I mean, you still have to have something unnatural to shoot. Unless you use like a rock. Can
Do you
throw a
think
rock
carbon
up your ass and
dioxide
shoot
emissions are natural?
yes.
Oh my god.
it? Alright. Kevin Cole of New Mexico, USA holds the record for blowing the longest spaghetti strand out of a nostril in a single blow. Cole started spraying ramen noodles out of his nose and then slowly progressed onto spaghetti. His crowning achievement was recorded in 1998 with his spaghetti string measuring 7.5 inches.
So did he like do it the same way? Did he like do it the same way I did it, or did he like put it up his nose then spew it back out?
I don't know, but he did it in one quick.
Gotcha.
Thanks for the noise effect there.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm not really sure how many more of these we have, but we're at 25 minutes, so we might actually get to 33 minutes.
Nice.
With what I prepared. Which
Wait, I thought
is-
you said it was a top 10.
It is, I think.
And we haven't done 10 yet?
I don't think so.
I like it.
Next one, farthest squirting milk from the eye.
Oh, I've seen this before.
Jesus.
Why is it all eyes?
You guys like the picture? There's a line of milk coming out of this dude's eye, and it looks like it's just the white of the eye coming out of his head.
Ah, God!
No.
Oh my God! Ah!
Ooh, it does. Okay.
Like, no, I don't want to see it.
Okay.
The lumberjack is squeamish.
I can't believe people would choose to do that. It's like, that's something you would do to people when waterboarding.
Oh, you can
is
see the
illegal.
stream if you look for it. That's disgusting.
Did you see
Did
the
you
stream
not see the
before?
stream?
I just glanced at it. I didn't see the stream. Oh. Ilker Yilmaz, a construction worker from Turkey, can squirt milk from his eyes up to 9 feet
Another one
in
from
duration,
Always the Turkish.
which he disgustingly proved in a hotel in Istanbul in 2004.
Why is it always the Turkish and construction workers?
Turkey is a city inside of Japan.
Turkey, Japan?
Yeah.
I think we're talking about a different turkey, though.
You
Wolf
dare
retarded.
you dare question
Should
my
I speak
geography
English?
knowledge.
Yeah.
Did you know? Georgia.
Georgia di Lima.
Did you know Georgia
I
is
don't
a
know foreign
country?
language.
Ojidal.
That does not change the fact that I
Alright,
don't know what
next
you're
one. Contortionists who can fit through a tennis racket.
saying. Through a tennis.
Without the mesh. I saw the
Yeah.
Picture.
It's a dude.
What?
Yeah. Alright. Captain Frodo. What a name.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
born in Norway.
I'm gonna throw Captain Frodo at you in the D&D campaign I'm running. Look forward to it.
Oh boy. And living in Australia, is known as the Incredible Rubberman for his crazy contortionist ways. Born double-jointed, Captain Frodo holds the record for being able to swallow the most swords, spelled swords.
Swards.
But his real trick is his ability to squeeze a head and shoulders through a head of a tennis racket.
I could do that.
It doesn't
It
sound
would have
too
to be-
challenging.
It would have to be a pretty big tennis racket, but I could do it.
Is
Alright,
that all of them?
that's all of them.
Alright, what's our time?
So, no, we're not there yet, but I have a couple more questions. One, which of these talents you guys want to have the most? You have to have at least one.
Alright.
Stretchy skin. Sounds like the least horrible of the bunch.
Being a contortionist?
Yeah, probably the contortionist one, because that's useful outside of being able to go through tennis racket.
Yeah, that would be
That is
pretty
true,
nifty.
actually. Now that I think about it.
Okay, which one?
Also, the long ear hair is interesting.
So you're coming around to it.
You could easily shave that
No,
off.
I don't think
and then
it's
be
a
back to
turn on.
normal.
Unlike some people in this room.
Yeah.
Some person, not people. There's only one.
You kind of seem like you liked it too, to
Stop.
be honest.
Kink
I don't know who you got that from, but you're wrong.
Are you sure?
Hey, snake boy.
So the person you brought in is not
I
really
am a lumberjack.
I know which one you want. Truly.
I know who Snake Boy is, and he's not me. In fact, I hate that man.
Next week was.
But I would
Snake
like
Boy.
the rattlesnakes and rattlesnakes
Rattlesnakes?
in my. I didn't say that. Rattlesnakes in my mouth. I would enjoy having that ability.
I guess if you did put a rattlesnake in your mouth, it would be a rattlesnake.
DJ Pillowhead breaks character.
What are you talking about? He didn't break character. Hey, intern, I need you to do something for me. And it's. Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
What do you...
Nothing. It's fine. It's okay. Which one would you guys least like to have?
No, but before we continue with that, I would like to point out the most lovely part of making a terrible pun is seeing everyone's head go down simultaneously.
The one I would hate the least.
No, the one
No,
you
hate
hate the
hate
most.
the
Which
most,
one would
sorry.
you hate the most? Did you say which one you hate the least?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Easily.
hate the most.
Easily the long fingernails.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Shooting milk out of your eye.
No, fingernails, that would kind of suck. You can't do like anything. We know that. You can't drive,
cut
you
them
can't wipe,
off.
can't change the channel.
But the
Just cut
thing
them
is, with
off.
the other ones, those are optional things.
Yeah.
You can choose to shoot milk out of your
You-
eye. You have the ability to. You don't have to. You just
The
have
long ear
fingernails.
hair is not optional. You get chosen by the long ear hair.
I would rather have long ear hair, which is hot, than super long fingernails.
Okay, DJ Pillowhead.
Would you be mad if I cut out everything he says?
I
Who?
would.
Lumberjack?
No.
DJ Pillowhead.
Pillowhead.
Yeah. He's the main show.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
need you to cut out that time you talked about my basement.
Which part in time?
I'm gonna need you to cut it out.
The
Cut
third,
what
or,
out?
the third or the fourth time.
If you don't, intern, you're gonna have some trouble within the next week.
Some legal problems.
Not legal problems, but just like an unfortunate accident.
It's more than legal.
That results in him, the intern, being in the Lumberjack's basement.
Your family might have to pay a large amount of hospital bills and have nothing to show for it.
I don't have a family.
Ouch.
That's why he's our intern. We're his family, but we don't like him. He edits.
Which is why I don't get paid.
Yep, you don't get paid. Hey, please refrain from touching the mic with your shoe.
I'm gonna do it with my bare feet.
The mic is literally eye level.
I'm gonna do it with my bare feet.
Stop. No. Snake and footboy.
I do not have a thing for feet. I am the lumberjack.
Who said anything about having a thing for it?
You're the one that
Because
said
he
it.
assumes I have a thing for snakes and he grouped them together.
Okay,
It's
I
only-
do not assume.
We never said that.
You know what they say about assuming, Eli.
Well, good thing I'm not assuming.
None of us assumed this.
Yeah.
We have.
You just assumed that we were
I
assuming.
have the proof. Tyler and Maverick don't. But I do.
Of what?
You like snakes.
Can't believe you.
I won't disclose it.
I just wanted
I just
to
want you to know.
have 10 rattlesnakes in my mouth at one time, all live and all venomous. And you guys are calling me a snake boy.
Yeah. Makes sense, doesn't it?
It was like, it would be an amazing party trick I could show to the other lumberjacks.
Do not bring rattlesnakes to a party.
It's a lumberjack party. It's
It's a
okay.
lumberjack party, it's okay.
They'll be
It's
chopping
like-
down trees the whole time.
A Monty Python lumberjack party? Where they're all
It's
wearing
the same kind of
dresses.
party where the main food is a carrot cake.
Ew. Why would you mention that?
Because that seems like something a lumberjack party would have to me. A
No, the
carrot
main
cake.
food would obviously be steak, you idiot.
Wait a second, we're at 30 minutes.
Lumberjacks need to
This
eat
is
a lot of
D-
protein and grow their muscles so they can get down food.
This is DJ Johnny Pillowhead, signing off.
Yeah.